I want to talk about Wonder Man. He could change the MCU for the better. Instead of CGI fest movies, poorly written mistakes, like the Multiverse Saga, we could get stories about human connection and doing what's right, while having smaller stakes, like how Spider-Man Homecoming did it, where he was just trying to fight the Vulture. Wonder Man as a character is meant to be human, he's meant to make mistakes. And if they strip that all away, then it won't even be Wonder Man, it'll just be a guy with superpowers, that's it. Now here's what I want from Wonder Man as a show. I want Wonder Man to show how human heroes really can be. Now, there's not really been a lot of representation as there's only a couple movies and shows that have shown how human heroes can really even be. Like Thunderbolts, or Fantastic Four, or Daredevil Born Again. Those are only really recent representations of how human heroes really can be. And that's why I think Wonder Man could be a really good representation of that if it's done correctly. I want Wonder Man at the end of the show to establish the West Coast Avengers. Now, Wonder Man first established the West Coast Avengers and West Coast Avengers #1. The West Coast Avengers was an extension of the Avengers, and now in the MCU what they could do is for Sam Wilson to eventually meet Wonder Man, and then they establish the West Coast Avengers. I personally think there would be a lot of interest for doing this, so I think they should do it, but if they don't, it's not really going to be that big of a deal for me personally. I would love it if they actually explored the Great Lakes Avengers because of Doorman. Doorman being in Wonder Man can do a lot, because we can explore the Great Lakes Avengers, and maybe we can even meet some of them. I would love for Mr. Immortal to be mentioned, or if we can even see him. I think that would be very cool. That's all I want for the MCU show Wonder Man, and what it could do there. I want to talk about the race swap, and how I feel about it. Wonder Man went from being a rich and white male to a struggling actor who is black. I don't like this race swap because Wonder Man for 50 years has always been white. It just feels like Marvel is trying to be more diverse. I do actually think it's kind of racist to a degree of Wonder Man being a poor black man who's a struggling actor. Why can't we have a black Wonder Man who is rich? It's just such a big stereotype to me, and it annoys me all the time when I see this kind of stuff. We are missing so much context as well. Because yeah, he does become an actor in the comics, but he does that after he leaves the Avengers. And it just makes me question how they're going to tie that in Phase 6. Unless there's a flashback in 2012 or 2018 of him trying to be an Avenger, like how Deadpool Wolverine did. Those are my thoughts on Wonder Man and how he could change the MCU forever. This is also before Wonder Man. This is January 26th, I think, as of recording this. I am excited to see if they do anything of the things that I wanted, but overall, I'm not too excited to see what they do, but I'm hoping it's good. But until then, I'll see you next time.